I don't even know how to start this one. Fail to connect, what the heck? Don't piss me off anymore. I am legitimately pissed off. And I'm pissed off that I'm pissed off because I'm pissed off at something that's relatively unimportant in the grand scheme of things. I'm pissed off at a piece of entertainment. As Simon Miller would say, the most important of the unimportant things. I should not be bothered by it. But I am. I don't know why I stood up. I'm standing up and getting annoyed. I'm mad at pro wrestling. I'm mad specifically at WWE. And normally I'm the kind of person that goes, why are you mad at it? It's entertainment. It's just fun. Just see where the story goes. Let's see it play out. It's just fun. Oh, was it not fun tonight? This morning, technically, because we watch it in the morning on Saturday when it's on Friday. Shut up. I look forward to my Monday Night Raws. I look forward to my Friday Night Smackdowns. Particularly this Smidey. Too angry to even edit out the mistakes. Particularly Friday Night Smackdown. Because, if you listen to me at all, which I understand you probably don't because I talk a lot of bullshit, so why would you? Motor City Machine Guns are my favourite tag team of all time. I started watching WWE again because of them. I'm actually out of breath. I'm being angry. I have that angry feeling in my tummy. You know that angry feeling? It just feels like there's a little anger knot. And it's stupid because it's entertainment and it's a story and it's just play it and whatever. They haven't been on Machine Guns. Have not been on Smackdown for a while. They started to come back, but only in backstage segments. None of the tag teams have been on for a while. They had a great run with the tag teams after the Machine Guns joined, and it was some fucking fantastic matches. And then they just seemed to forget that they had tag teams at all. And I know WWE notoriously does not do tag teams well, but they were doing it well for a while. But then Los Garza disappeared. I think they went to AAA, and that was pretty much all they went to. They lost Andrade, so they didn't have Andrade in Phoenix. Elton Prince got injured, so we lost Pretty Deadly. And then now Ciampa's left, so we've lost DIY, and we just have Johnny Depresso, which actually I quite like. That's quite fun. I've been enjoying the Johnny Gargano flop all over Instagram lately. Easily amused, but I like the Gargano flop. But I don't like that Machine Guns and Fraxium and all the other tag teams just poofed away. The only tag teams they were using was the Mifts and the Wyatts. And don't get me wrong, I quite like the Wyatts. As in, there's a potential there. There's something I like. But it's not quite there. And I'm just bored of the Mifts, because it's just the Bloodline part 2.0. And I like Solo, but I'm bored of the Mifts. I like the individual members. I'm bored of the Mifts. MFTs. Family tree. So cute. I've distracted my own brain by being quirky. Shut up. I need my fug to cheer me down. Cheer me down. Calm me down, cheer me up. Can you cheer somebody down? You might be able to hear the boy. The boy is also pissed off. There's other reasons for that. He's pissed off on my behalf a little bit, but there's more things. But let's see if we can actually make sense of this madness. Last week they made mention of, hey, these tag team titles haven't been defended for a while. Let's get them defended. So I was like, yay, cool. They're going to be the tag teams. They've been doing that. They have been doing backstage stuff with tag teams all kind of gathered around. So it looks like they were building up to tag team stuff. Hooray! So I was looking forward to this Friday's Smackdown. They had Tag Team Turmoil match, which is like a sort of a gauntlet, I suppose. Two tag teams fight, one gets eliminated, the next one comes in, and they keep going until they run out of tag teams. That was a very bad description of what it is. Machine Guns and Fraxium start out. Now, Machine Guns and Fraxium are always good when they're in the ring. I enjoy that. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be a good match. Personally, I didn't think that there was enough offense from the Machine Guns for my personal liking. I genuinely think they've had been told to hold back a little bit, and there's moves that they're not allowed to do, and because WWE has a very specific style of wrestling, and people have to adjust to fit that, which is why a lot of wrestlers that have been awesome outside have not been quite so good in WWE, because WWE ruined them a lot of the time. I appreciate established tag teams, established wrestlers, putting over younger wrestlers, make them look good in the ring. And that's And machine guns are very good at doing that for other people as well, while also making themselves look good, so that it doesn't look like a squash match. It looks like they've really taken each other to the limit, because they do, and it's good. This one didn't feel that way. And this is where I start to get pissed off. Machine guns were the first ones out of the turmoil. That in itself is bullshit. So I would have been annoyed at that in general. But I would have been, oh, that's kind of rubbish. Well, maybe they'll do something else with them next week, and that'll be fine. I normally take it as I find it. If it's a good match, enjoy the match. The outcome doesn't hugely matter, as long as the match was good. You just go, well, they're doing a story thing. They're doing a feud thing. They're doing a one-off match. You just take it for as it is. You enjoy it and you watch it and you go away and you get on with your life. Because it's entertainment. It's not meant to be anything more than that. It's just entertainment. So I shouldn't be annoyed at it. Shouldn't get upset about it. Sometimes I can get invested in it, and that's pretty cool when you're like, yay, excited. Oh, they didn't get. That's fine. I don't mind the excitement. I do mind being pissed off. First off, they were the first ones out. Bullshit. Second off was the way they were out. Like, oh, I put your foot on the rope. Oh, no, I pushed your foot off the rope. Bullshit on top of bullshit. And I was already dubious, because before the turmoil started, they paired R-Truth and Damien Priest together as a tag team to enter into the turmoil. Bear in mind, this is a tournament to see who is the number one contenders for the tag team belts. So they took two singles wrestlers and stuck them together. I knew from the start what was going to happen. But I was willing to just go with it because, go with the story. That's just the way it is. You go with the story, you go with the thing. They're big names, they get through. And I like R-Truth, and I like Damien Priest, and we haven't seen R-Truth in the ring for ages, so that was kind of cool. But we have great tag teams. We don't need to push two singles wrestlers together that are not an established tag team at all. I don't like that in general. Bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit. They won the tournament, turmoil, gauntlet, whatever. The non-tag team won the tag team tournament and are now the number one contenders. And it's not as if they hadn't have other things to do with Damien Priest. Maybe they run out of things to do with Damien Priest and that's it. But it's bullshit. Why do you have all these great tag teams, including the greatest tag team of all time, Motor City Machine Guns? Fight me. Don't fight me, I'm a wimp. I'll just cry in a corner. But the non-tag team won the tag team tournament. So pissed off. Maybe pissed off by the way they did it, and that it was very unsatisfying, and it wasn't fun. I was so pissed off, I checked out of the rest of the episode. I was skipping through everything. I wasn't caring for anything. Checked out the whole rest of it. And I look forward to Smackdown. You want to add some more bullshit on top of this? And I saw this coming, because the Gargano flop I've been enjoying, but I have noticed that one of the machine guns has been sympathetic, while the other one has not been. So they were looking like they were doing a rifty thing. And I was like, man, I don't want to see that. That's annoying. They have said, Shelley and Sabin have said in an interview before, I don't know when or how often or how serious they are about it, that no, they want to a tag split, angry, mad at each other type thing, because they don't think people want to see that. I don't think fans want to see that. This fan does not want to see that. But I was like, man, if that's how you're going to go, that's how you're going to go. Because don't get me wrong, a Sabin versus Shelley match is always a good match. I don't particularly want to see them doing a split up. But it's WWE, and WWE do not know what to do with tag teams except have them get mad at each other and split up. So we went straight from the Turmoil tournament, which turmoil is like the best word. That is what I'm feeling right now, is fucking turmoil. And they went to backstage with Johnny Gargano Flop, and I was almost happy because I was like, hey, we've got some Gargano Flop, this will cheer me up. But no, went straight into Shelley Sabin. Well, you didn't break up the pin. Well, I tried to break up the pin. Oh, we need to talk about it. You, up there. Sorry, Cooper, that's not meant as you. Just mad. Do you know, they didn't have to win the tournament. I wouldn't have been angry about it. They could have even gone out first and I might have just been like, oh man, I don't like that. I'm annoyed about it. But I would have just taken it as what it is. It was the way they went out. And the way that the people that won were not even a tag team. And then they're hinting at a machine gun split. So I was already mad. That And I was looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to that one. The old tag team thing. Thought, just keep calm, watch the rest. But what do we get next? We get Johnny Gargano going out into the ring for another fucking squash match with Obafemi. I'm not a massive fan of big, muscly, powerful guys just being big and muscly and powerful. That's not my thing. That's fine. Because not every part of wrestling is going to be to your liking. That's not my taste. I like the cruiserweight styles. I like the tag team. That's fine. There's that for me. And then there's big, muscly rock'em sock'ems for other people. And then there's high flyers and whatever else is. And all the different things for different people. You like what you like. And there's a selection plate of things to choose from. There's a word. But my brain is too angry to think of one. We called it from the start. So as soon as he went in the ring, we were like, it's going to be Obafemi. He's going to squash him. And Johnny's going to instantly roll back into Gargano flop and depresso mode. Which is exactly what happened. So for the, 5th time now? Obafemi does his little to the ring. Which I quite like. I'm not have anything against Obafemi. He seems like he could be fun. I have something against what they're doing with him. How they're using him. So he comes in. And he runs Johnny Gargano in the corner 3 or 4 or 5 times. And then he picks him up and does the throw thing. And then he does the powerbomb thing. And then he does his BT chest thing. And then he pins him and he poses. That is the exact same Obafemi match that we have seen for the last however long since he started. Exact same every single fucking time. And I'm bored of it. Don't get me wrong, strength is impressive. Power is impressive. But it's boring. Again and again and again and again. Johnny Wrestling deserves better. So pissed off on top of pissed off. I was already a little bit pretend pissed off because Cody was shouting at Sammy. Don't shout at Sammy. I like you, Cody. Don't shout at Sammy though. Sammy's my boy. You leave him alone. But that was pretend pissed off. Then the tournament made me real pissed off. And then the Gargano thing made me real pissed off on top of real pissed off. And then we have Cody and Drew. And I wasn't looking forward to it anyway because we've seen it and we're kind of bored of it. And it's okay. You could maybe put on a good match. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you're going to put on a good match and it's going to be fun. But I'm kind of bored of it. Also, Sammy has a point. You lost Elimination Chamber and yet you're still getting a tag team. Not tag team. You're still getting a championship match. Now, I'm fine with this if it's like story. Play out the story time. That's fine. We'll see where this one goes. If everything else beforehand hadn't been pissing me off already, if I hadn't been all little angry bangry beaver. Why am I an angry bangry beaver? I have no idea. I don't even know what happened to my face there when I tried to say that. I'm a growly rabbit. Did you know that rabbits could growl? I did not know that rabbits could growl until my friend told me that rabbits could growl, but now I am a growly rabbit. Because usually I'm a happy bunny, but I'm a growly rabbit now. Don't even know what that means. I need to think before I speak. We like Drew being champion. We liked Drew coming back to Glasgow with the belt. We were there, we saw it. We were like, yay, Scotland. Happy. We quite wanted to see Drew WrestleMania main event. Main event WrestleMania. Scratch that, reverse it. And it's fine if they're going to do some story. Maybe they're going to do some story where he gets the bag. Maybe they're going to do some story where it'll be a 3-way with Cody Orton and Drew. Or a 4-way with Jacob Fatu in the mix. Or there's going to be a Sammy mixed in there somewhere. Hello, Leah. Have you come to calm me down? Calm me down. That's the story. As always, with most situations, I just see where it goes. You go watch it and go, man. Yeah, okay, I don't like that one, but that's fine. We'll just see where it goes. I have never been pissed off at the show before. Even if I didn't like who won or I didn't like the way the matches go, I was like, man, well. And you move on. It is not the most important thing in the world. It's entertainment. It's story. It's play. So I'm pissed off that I'm pissed off about it. On the plus side, if a feud between Sabin and Shelley gets them more time on Smackdown, gets them more matches, gets people to see what they can actually do, WWE, unleash them, let them just do their thing, then that could be good. We still don't particularly want to see it, but you do be like, yeah, I wouldn't have wanted that storyline, I wouldn't have chosen that storyline, but yeah, it's a storyline, we'll go with it. We'll enjoy it. We'll play it out. But I don't like the way they were put out the tournament. I don't like how sudden it was. I don't like how bullshitty it was. And I really don't like that a non-tag team won the tag team tournament to be #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And I had to rant about it. And now I have. And now I am at peace. I can just let the stories play out from here. because it's entertainment and it doesn't matter. Still pissed off though. Okay, bye.